Performance car manufacturing in Italy continues to thrive, with new and seasoned manufacturers using their expertise to make the hottest new sports coupes and SUVs. Today, we're looking at the most potent vehicles of the upcoming years. Giamaro Katla. While the automotive industry is trying to figure out the future of EV powertrains, Italian manufacturers are sticking to what they do best and are celebrating yet another V12 hypercar. The Katla is the rear-engine beast with a fire-breathing quad-turbo V12. The in-house developed 7.0-liter unit produces upwards of 2,126 horsepower and 1,481 pound-feet at 9,000 RPM. With a carbon fiber monocoque and extensive use of lightweight aluminum, the hypercar shows 3,196 pounds at the scales and a 0.33 CD grad coefficient. The output is handled by a 7-speed mechanical gearbox with a limited slip differential and massive 420mm disc brakes. The exterior design masterfully mixes modern and retro elements with sharp edges. The dynamic style also finds its reflection in the minimalist cabin, where carbon fiber, aluminum, and premium textiles are used. Ferrari 296 Speciale. The latest Ferrari creations, a sports coupe and convertible roadster, carry on with the lineage of special models. For more driving thrills and elevated performance, this duo unpacks smart engineering bits and racing track adaptations. Both models have a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 at their core. With racing-derived adaptations, an extensive use of lightweight materials, and a hybrid E-motor, this powertrain peaks at 867 horsepower. The output is handled by an 8-speed dual clutch, optimized for use with a hybrid system. The sharp exterior is a fine display of carbon fiber elements that lowered the curb weight to just 3,108 pounds. Moreover, the aerodynamic bodywork and the active rear spoiler help to achieve 959 pounds of downforce and a 0 to 60 mph time of 2.8 seconds. Finally, a series of acoustic ducts channel even more intoxicating engine sound to the cabin. IED Vision Rapida. Italdesign is always happy to lend its extensive expertise in developing gorgeous automotive looks. This time, the designer trendsetter gave a helping hand to the Turin-based IED Institute. This joint effort yielded the Vision Rapida, a sports coupe similar to Japanese performance automobiles from the 1990s. The vehicle is intended to attract the next generation of drivers to the compact sports car class and give the now popular crossover SUVs a run for their money. The Vision Rapida has a sleek aerodynamic exterior, a 2x2 seating layout, a sporty cockpit, a fastback-style boot, and a platform suitable for ICE, hybrid, and BEV powertrains. Alfa Romeo 8C DoppiaCoda Zagato. The most recent car shows at Lake Como in Italy brought quite a few newcomers. Among them is this one-off supercar creation. Based on the bones of the Alfa Romeo 8C, this build sports a bespoke exterior look with a pointy front, smooth body lines, a double-bubble roof, and a rear with an arched spoiler, round tail lamps, and quad exhaust pipes. The redesign of this 2000s icon was developed in collaboration with Zagato, an iconic Italian coach builder. Detailed tech specs were not disclosed at the time, however, automotive experts have come to a consensus that the original 4.7-liter V8 with a 444 horsepower rating remained unchanged. Dallara Stradale. This Italian boutique carmaker rolls out the first significant model update in 8 years. The Stradale is offered as a roofless roadster or a coupe with skyview doors. Moreover, the optional EXP kit adapts it for track use and provides up to 1,880 pounds of downforce. The model's got a revised ride height, a retuned suspension with specially calibrated dampers, and a series of mechanical measures that reduce understeer and sharpen steering response. The braking system was developed in collaboration with Brembo. With a weight of 1,885 pounds, this light sports car relies on a 2.3-liter supercharged 4-cylinder engine to produce 394 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. With a rear-wheel layout, it manages to reach 60 miles per hour in a mere 3.25 seconds, while the top speed reaches 174 miles per hour. Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. This new supercar was meticulously developed by Alfa Romeo and a famous Italian coach builder, Touring Superleggera. With this collaboration, they were hoping to achieve three main targets. 1. Pay homage to the brand's iconic 33 Stradale model that was originally developed in the 1960s. 2. Bid farewell to the internal combustion technology, as this will be the last ICE-powered model in the brand's history. And 3. Preview the electrified future of the brand. For the first time in Alfa Romeo's history, clients would be able to opt in for an all-electric powertrain. Despite being type-approved for riding on public roads, the upcoming 33 Stradale was developed to shine on the racing track. In its internal combustion engine version, this two-seater relies on a twin-turbo V6 engine, capable of pushing out 620 horsepower, while the electric powertrain can push out 750 horsepower. Regardless of the powertrain choice, you can expect 207 miles per hour top speed capabilities and a 0 to 60 mile per hour acceleration time under 3 seconds. The comfort on the road and sharp handling are guaranteed by a double-arm suspension with active shock absorbers, while the stopping power comes courtesy of Brembo carbon ceramic brakes that are controlled by the brake-by-wire braking system. As the car's name suggests, there will be a limited production of only 33 units. Each client would be treated to an unprecedented level of customization options. As a result, the uniqueness of each model is guaranteed. Well, what else do you expect to get for $1.83 million of your hard-earned money? Pagani Unico Blue Carbon Zonda. Over a decade since the last time Zonda rolled from the Italian production facility, Pagani announced a one-off creation based on this platform. Named the Unico Blue Carbon, this vintage-style roadster gets an extensive aero package and a bespoke color scheme requested by the client. It was reportedly inspired by the hues of Asian mountain landscapes. Besides the looks, this vehicle can also put on a show with its potent powertrain. The mid-mounted engine unit is supplied by Mercedes-AMG. It utilizes 12 cylinders, has a 7.3-liter displacement, and a 750 horsepower peak output. Alfa Romeo Stelvio QF Supersport. Alfa Romeo announced a limited edition version of the Stelvio QF muscle SUV and Giulia sedan to celebrate the brand's motoring achievements at the 1928 Mille Miglia and let these models have a last dance. The Italian SUV still uses a Ferrari-derived 2.9-liter V6 with twin turbochargers that transfers its output to the 8-speed automatic. To ensure sporty riding dynamics, Stelvio Supersport has a 50-50 weight distribution, a mechanical limited-slip differential, an Alpha-Link suspension, and an advanced Q4 all-wheel drive technology. To highlight the vehicle's limited edition nature, it was dressed with celebratory black badges and carbon fiber elements inside and out. The black interior also gets a contrasting red weave pattern, accent stitching, and embroidered logos on the headrests. Only 175 Stelvio Supersports will be produced. Automobili Mignatta Rina. Windowless roadsters are back in style. Well, at least in the vision of Italian coach builders. Meet the Rina, a low-production exotic by Automobili Mignatta. This sleek, retro-inspired creation gets a lightweight build with carbon fiber bodywork, oval headlights reminiscent of 1960s racers, An aerodynamic profile, 19-inch front and 20-inch rear wheels, and small visors replacing a traditional windshield. A 5.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 is the propulsion unit of choice for this beauty. It's mated to a 6-speed manual, delivering the output exclusively to the rear wheels. The manual and analog theme is also carried out in the cabin. Here, a perfect ensemble of carbon fiber, leather, and metal elements creates an image of a modern classic. Tomaso P72 and P900. It has been 3 years since Tomaso returned to the market with the 1970s Pantera-inspired P72 hypercar. Now, the company's expanding its roster with a track-only P900. It keeps its predecessor's retro vibe but adopts a more extreme design and a bigger engine. The 18-unit exclusive model has a huge rear wing, a wide diffuser, and an active aerodynamic system. Its all-new chassis contributes to a rather low weight of 1,980 pounds dry. Instead of the Ford Coyote V8, P900 goes for a new 6.2-liter V12 that produces 900 horsepower and revs to 12,300 RPM. The biggest novelty of the mill, though, is its propulsion source. The company is developing the V12 to run on synthetic carbon-neutral fuel, but those customers who do not want to wait for it can opt for a simpler gas-fed V10. Finally, Tomaso has recently unveiled the first production-specific P72 supercar. It features an advanced monocoque design, racing-derived suspension geometry, a handcrafted carbon fiber shell, and a buttermilk interior that will also have many analog buttons and gauges. Considering the manufacturer's progress, we hope that the P900 will soon follow suit and go after the latest track records. Abarth 600e. Just like with every new Fiat model, Abarth Performance Division is tasked with making it more extreme. The sporty version of the 600e crosshatch will be offered in 2 trims: the Sporty Turismo and the Scorpionissima variant, limited to only 1,949 units. The former gets a more muscular exterior kit, a 240 horsepower motor, an exclusive mechanical limited slip differential, rear spoiler, 20-inch wheels with an extensive brake system, a more capable battery cooling setup, and high-performance tires developed in the Formula E field. The limited edition Scorpionissima gets a power boost to 280 horsepower. This is enough to accelerate to 62 miles per hour in 5.85 seconds. The sporty theme finds its reflection in the cabin with leather and Alcantara-trimmed seats, commemorative badging, and a modern tech package that supports Level 2 driving aids. Should we continue with the series and talk about cars from Germany, America, and Japan? Share your thoughts in the comments and follow us for more car news. See you soon, and may the torque be with you!